Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2. What's up, everybody? I've got some major loopbacks happening here. Let's see here. All right, that's it. I have some major loopbacks coming through because I had the wrong stuff set up. And what's up, everybody? This is Brant Collins here. This is the stream show, and we are part of VLOGMAS tonight. And I completely messed this whole show up. I had too many things going on. Loop back in my head. But we're live, so we're good. So one of the things, here's a couple things I want to talk about tonight. So this is day 5. We've been doing the VLOGMAS challenge, right? And hold on, I'm going to check my settings here real quick. And sorry about that. I was just checking some settings real quick. So this is day 5 of VLOGMAS. That was, and VLOGMAS is we're going to vlog and put content out every day for the month of December. And it's going to make us all better. It's all going to get us in the habit and force us to do the content we know we can do. So that part has been great. Everything's been going good. I've been doing everything on this iPhone with this setup here. This is an MV88 Shure MV88 video kit, which is perfect for vlogging. I love it. It's probably the best setup I've ever had, or I've ever tried. You know, I've got a, I don't have it with me right now. I have a Panasonic G7. I've got, you know, DJI Ronin. I've got all these different things, but this is so easy and so quick, and I'm going to show a little bit more tonight. But one of the things I want to do is I want to play a couple of videos here. Hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. I have to bring these videos in. I should have prepared a little bit more, huh? But that's fine. I'm gonna show. Just wait with me real quick. I'm going to look through these videos here. I got to post a couple videos. I edited them all earlier and like isolated them. And animate, play full screen with audio.
Yeah.
One of my boys streams every day on the 2012 MacBook.
All right. So here's the thing we're going to do here. Let's see here. Guess you guys are seeing this screen now. Let's go back to my host screen. See, that's the one thing. That's the only thing I don't like about Ecamm is I wish we had preview so I could set up my scene better.
Yeah.
We're gonna
One
do
of,
this
one
right
of my
here.
boys streams every day on the 2012.
So, see, I got my picture here, which I want to change to Dadgummit. Don't you hate that? Should have had this all set up earlier. You live and you learn. That's why we're doing this, right? So Vlogmas is doing all this, practicing it up. Play full screen with
Yeah.
audio.
One of my boys streams.
All right. So let me set this up here real quick.
Yeah.
One of my boys streams every day.
All right. Let's get rid of that picture-in-picture because it wasn't working the way I wanted to. Now I got black screen. I promise you I'm here. All right. Now I have it set up. You know, the thing is, I should have set this all up here. I edited all the videos. I was ready for it, but then I forgot to stack the show. So now that I have everything ready, we've made a couple hiccups. It's cool that if you're streaming and you're trying to get better with Ecamm and you're part of our community, you probably know who Doc Rock is. I kind of started down this journey. I've been streaming for a lot of years, and I used Wirecast. And when I found Ecamm, I started following along with Live Streaming Pros, and you know, they're pretty big deal, right? So 5 days into Vlogmas, and started my channel from zero. I've been kind of talking in the groups, and you know, people know who I am. But this was kind of impressive to me. I was really excited. So thanks to Doc Rock for shouting me out. So we'll play the video right now.
Yeah.
One of my boys streams every day on the 2012 MacBook Pro, and the stream actually looks incredible because he's learned how to do it with still versus making it animated, but it still works. And then so to me, that's mind blowing. I would have told everybody, what, 5 years? Done. Out of here. Move on.
Yeah.
But they're so nice.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Out of curious.
Brent Collins,
Okay.
like one of my insiders group, and I'm like, dude, you're killing me because I'm telling everybody get your machine better. He's like, but I do it on the 2012. I'm like, shut up, Brent.
So I was really excited. Thanks, Doc Rock, for shouting me out with Loria's podcast or video podcast. And you have Glenn there, who actually is one of the developers, founders of Ecamm. And I don't know Renee, but I would like to follow. I've subscribed to Renee because I see that he has a lot of cool stuff, a lot of Mac tips, so that's cool. So one of the things I wanted to do, so that was kind of cool. I got so I isolated some sound bites. I'll do that tomorrow for my Vlogmas, but I just wanted to come do some live tonight. And this is the first time I've really went straight to YouTube. I usually go live to Facebook or into the Facebook groups. So I'm just doing some experimentation between the two. I haven't broke down and got a real stream account to stream to 2 places at once. I don't know, it's hard to handle watching 2 chats and doing all that stuff. Let's get one down pat before we do the other. But thought I'd do a little YouTube tonight. So one of the things some people had asked me, I am doing this entire Vlogmas challenge via the iPhone with the rig I showed you and LumaFudsion. And I edited on LumaFudsion. I've done everything on the phone so far. So I have Final Cut Pro. I have Premiere. I am I've been editing video since you could do tape to tape. So, but I wanted to try LumaFudsion on an iPad, but my iPad's old, so I didn't. I kept waiting until I got a new iPad to download it. But then I thought, you know what? I'll download it on the phone. It was only $20, so I don't know if that was a sale or what was going on. But I know somebody in the chat had asked me to do it. Hold on. They had asked me to show them a little bit more about it, so I'm going to do a tutorial right now. We'll just do it live, so if anybody has questions, please join on. I'm just going to check the Facebook feed real quick here, see if anybody's chatting over at the Facebook page, which I didn't think so. All right, so we're going to do this right here. This, I'll pull up my phone. Use my face. There we go. Okay, so this is LumaFudsion. LumaFudsion, I can show it up here. Drop my phone. This is LumaFudsion running on this is an iPhone XR. So it's not the fanciest, newest iPhone. Of course, if I turn it portrait mode, it'll go wide. Okay, so if you'll see everything here, these are the Vlogmas videos that I do, and everything's running right here in the app. So we will I'll just run the video real quick and you can watch. Should have sound and everything. Hold on. Ready?
Good morning everybody. It's an early vlog today. It's day 5 and we're still alive. Vlogmas 2020.
It is all right, so there was the open, my video, and let's see, let's go here, lower thirds. So right there's a lower thirds. So this is pretty cool. What happens, I shot this on the phone, and if you're using any kind of nonlinear editor, any digital editing system, it's pretty, somewhere between a mix of Premiere and iMovie or Final Cut. So there's some, but it can get pretty detailed. So I'm just learning it. I've done it for about 5 days now. But you can see there's my clip. That was my intro clip. I try to shoot a little bit of clip before the open, before I start. And so years and years in the broadcast production and TV news business, it's what we call a donut. So a donut is, you have the outsides of the donut and then you have the filling in the middle. And so if you build the outside, then all you have to do is change the filling. So the donut basically is the open. So there's an intro, there's an open. I have my video there. There's the meat of the video. There's my lower thirds, talking about the date. Then I talk. I actually had some graphics today, so I had those graphics pulled in. And let's see, and then I have my, scroll down here. There's my outro. So my outro, my intro, that's the donut. So the beginning, you have the open, or there's the, me delivering the very first, the beginning intro, then the open rolls, then the meat of the program, then the outro. The outro and the intro is the same thing. So there's our donut. So we only have to fill in what's in the middle. So I'll show you how cool this is. And you can save projects and stuff, but I've just been rewriting over the old project because I don't need to save these projects. Once it goes on YouTube, I can download it from there. It's done. So, if you look here, I can go to all my videos. This is everything that's on my camera. Or on the phone, I'm sorry. Let's see if I have the videos from today. There's an example of the video from today. So it's up here in the corner. We can play it. Check.
All right, so today the topic. It is Saturday, December 5th.
All right, so there we go. So you can double tap that. Brings it up larger so you can see it. You can scrub it. You can find your lines. You can set your in and out point by dragging here. And there might be more to this that I don't know, but that's how I do it so far. Let's go back to here. This one's good. So this is my very first opening. We all make mistakes, right? Very beginning.
Good morning, everybody. It's early vlog today. It's day 5, and we're still alive. VLOGMAS 20.
Yeah, that was the one. I actually didn't mess that one up, did I?
What's every?
There you go. There's a good example. So I messed up, trying to cut it. I'm trying not to get obsessed with it, but I can't mess up. So what would happen on that one? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on here. I'm going to delete this track here. All right. So I just deleted that track. So when I shoot the video, I will delete my intro there. So I still have the open, right? But I have to fill this spot in the middle. So let's click on that video again that we had.
What's up, everybody? It is December 4th. Right off the top, I want to say.
All right, so there was one that we did a couple days ago.
What's up, everybody?
So you see where I made the mistake. So what we'll do is we will drag the endpoint out. I can see that where I flubbed up there. So one of the things I do is my wife started me on that. She's been a producer for a long time. Is to when you're nervous and you tell talent just go relax, just let it go. But it also kind of helps me as a cue, almost like having a clapboard, like you'd see in a film. That's take two. Or sometimes I'll just put my hand in front of the camera. That's just a visual cue so I can see where I messed up. So I'm going to go back to about right there where I talk.
What's up, everybody? It's December 4th. Happy birthday to my big sister, Tina. Today is her birthday. But it's also day 4 of the VLOGMAS Challenge. Let's go.
All right. So right there, that's where I want to cut it. I'm going to bring my in. So I know that I'm saying day 4. Let's go. I want to cut right there. Okay? So I'm going to grab that clip. Just hold on to it. Oh, sorry. Hold on to the clip. You can see that it highlights. And I'm going to bring it down to my timeline underneath my open. Okay? So now, as you can see, I'm going to have to take the open and slide it back a little bit. So one thing that's weird about LumaFudsion, I haven't figured out how to set this up or if it's a setting thing, but see, it's linked to this clip, so I can't move it separately. So I have to click this link button here. I wish it would highlight everywhere, but you'll see there's looks like a chain on the bottom. And we unlink it, and now I can drag it separately. All right, so I can drag it right to the end of the clip. And I'm not going to do the whole video, so we'll just watch part of it. All right, so I can scroll down here. If I double tap, it'll make it zoom in or zoom out. I'm probably sure this is really better on an iPad Pro as far as visually, but for me, that's what I got. You can also scrub up on here with your finger. But let's go back to the beginning. Hold on. All right, I'm going to scroll all the way back. That's the only other thing that's hard is you got to scroll forever. All right. If I hit play, we can watch it.
What's up, everybody? It's December 4th. Happy birthday to my big sister, Tina. Today is her birthday. But it's also day 4 of the VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
All right. So if you look there, the timing was there was a little lag here. Let's look at that again. Oh, I got both of my fingers on the keyboard. So, all right.
What's up, everybody? It's December 4th. Happy birthday to my big sister, Tina. Today is her birthday. But it's also day 4 of the VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
All right. So right there is where I really wanted to cut. And if you can see there on the screen, you can see the waveform there, so you know when my voice went out, right? So let's play it one more time.
What's up, everybody? It's December 4th. Happy birthday to my big sister, Tina. Today is her birthday. But it's also day 4 of the VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
Right there. All right. So we're going to go back a little bit, and now I can, you see these two arrows side by side. I can hold on that little arrow, and I can slide it back and cut that clip, right? Right there where the camera pans. Now I've made a cut. I can slide my, oh, it jumped up a little bit here. Hold on. All right. There are some, I have all the auto snapping and everything turned off, but sometimes it's my big fat finger, and it's my fat finger on a little phone. So if you make a mistake, this arrow undo button is awesome. So that comes back here. I'm going to line it up. Now, I see what I did. I skipped away. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. So there's our beginning clip. I like to have my open on top here. For some reason, it moves some stuff up. All right, so there's our open. There's my intro. There's the open. We kind of like that, right? Another thing you can do is see where the timeline is. You can take the scissor tool there, and I can clip it, right? So now I've cut that clip out. I could delete it. I could move it around. I could do whatever I want, and I can hit this undo arrow right there. So let's go back to where we were. Let's watch it again.
To my big sister, Tina. Today is her birthday. But it's also day 4 of the VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
All right. So we like that, right? So we're going to go back. I really hacked this up. So anyway. All right. So there's the open. Put your see the line right up and down the middle in your timeline, right? Call it your scrub head or play head. It's right there in the middle between the two clips. Next to that scissor icon is a plus symbol. Hit that plus symbol. That was an ESPN alert. Sorry about that. All right, so we have voiceover, transition, blank clip, main title, or overlay. So you can add all that there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a transition, and I have it defaulted to a cross dissolve. I've been doing this for a long time, and there ain't nothing better than a cross dissolve or dip to black. That's it. I don't need all the push. I don't need all that other stuff. All right, so we added a transition.
VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
All right. So when you look here, you can actually take that transition, clip it, double clip it, and you can zoom it in smaller. So we don't want it to be as long of a fade. So we can do that. So maybe let's try that.
VLOGMAS challenge. Let's go.
All right, so let's say we're happy with that. Now, here's how I do it. So I already have a title. I think I probably deleted that already. Let's see. Yeah, I accidentally deleted a bunch of stuff. One thing that's confusing on the iPhone is you click the wrong stuff and you can delete, or it'll overwrite when you drop a clip. I haven't figured out how that does, but this undo arrow I can just keep doing until I go back to find out where I was at. And I don't know how, I haven't looked up how many undos there are, but there seems to be plenty. Yeah, that's where we wanted to be because I have my title. So the title, so when it gets to the title page, you can see that title here. I can double click it. And there's the title screen. You have a lot of built-in kind of functions. I just went with something plain. You can click on it. You can change the colors and everything else. I'm not going to change all that because I have this set the way I want it right now. But you can change the font. You can change the size. You can change the weight. You can change the justification, the opacity, the edge color. All of this stuff can be changed. Drop shadow. What color you want the drop shadow, the opacity. You can put it wherever you want by just dragging it with your finger. You don't like it, go back. It will do it again. We can do that. So here's some pre-made colors. So there we go. I can just undo that if I don't like it. And we can change the volume, distance of the shadow. Right? We can change the different colors. Where it lines up center-wise. The blur of the shadows. You can do a lot of stuff here. I mean, it's just as complicated as anything else, and it's pretty easy. And so that's it. So titles are done, right? Oh, I'm sitting here hitting the undo button. Go back to your timeline, and here we are again. So there's my original video, or the one that we were just doing, right? And so if you see that, that definitely looks different than that video, right? So what I did is you can also do color correction. So what I add, you add to the, double click the clip, and you can see in the bottom it says color and effects. And over here you have, let me pull this up. It's hard to look at this in my microphone, through my microphone. So you have color presets. You have anti-green, cool it. There's a warm-up, a high contrast, a contrast, a high contrast, dark contrast, shadow up, vibrant, faded. Well, let's look through all these real quick. And you can see how real, it's real time showing these coloration. It's really cool, right?
What's up, everybody?
Real time on your iPhone. This is some pretty cool stuff. Solar flare, black and white. Some of this stuff you'll never use unless you're doing a, like, what, sci-fi movie? Grunge, music videos. Want to pretend like you're at night. Who done it? I have no idea what that is. Yeah. So now you're just getting into like some Instagram looking filters. And it's just a style thing, right? Style that you like or you love. That's how that's done. So you got all those different colors. Let's go back to the original. You've got LUTs, so you can add pre-done LUTs. There's a filmic LUT. I noticed there's one of the guys I follow. He does everything on his iPad with LumaFudsion. Is Henny the Business, and he actually sells LUTs or gives away LUTs. You know, so you could load up your own LUTs. You can buy LUTs. You could build. I don't know how to build a LUT. That's something I had to look into. You know, so these are just some cool looks. Let's go back. You've got, and these are some weird effects, right? Color edges, vignettes, all this weird stuff. What do we got? Blurs. Here, let's go back here. We'll go back to, we're going to turn these off, so you can turn these off. Go back to the original. There's our Gaussian blur. You know, I don't know, zoom blur. You know, you could really get fancy with this, and it's really a full-featured editing program, which I've never used on the iPad yet, but I would love to, because I see where this is really cool. So we can throw away all these different things we tried. Let's get back to the original. All right. Let's see what we got. Swirl effects. I don't know why you would use any of this stuff. Chroma key, right? Which I would love to try chroma key. I'll see how strong it is. I've got and you have a luminance key. I actually have a, I have a green screen here I could try. I mean, these are just some weird effects. I don't know why you would use some of these, but they're there, right? And it was kind of a joke, you know, when you first start out in video editing and you're young, you'll do it, you know, like every package you make for TV has like 15 different transitions and effects and all other stuff, and you learn real quick. It's kind of like when you graduate to become a professional designer, right? Graphic designer, you know, no more than 1 or 2 fonts per project. So that's all that. So what I did is I made a favorite, and this was I called it my look for Vlogmas. So I'm shooting with the camera, I'm shooting with the iPhone, I'm shooting as I go on my daily walks. The time of day changes, but the lighting's kind of the same. You know, it's outside in my field. And so I've made a look. I used a LUT look, and then a vignette. And now I have it saved as a favorite. So click on one button, it all looks the same. So now we go back, and it looks perfect. Got to slide my open there. We can change our text, right? So all of that's done. So basically I've done the donut. So I bring in my clip, I edit it, I add the transition, I tighten up all the edits, and then I add the look, and I'm done. That's the best part. And then you hit this upload button, movie, and you can save it, you know, to Vimeo, your photos, Vimeo, your files. What I've been doing is I send it to YouTube, and I just send it to you. Well, first time I sent it to the file, and then I'd upload the file to YouTube. But now I just started sending it direct to YouTube, and you can change your video quality. You can change all your output settings just like you would any editor. Then you hit this up button. One of the things that I did, so here you can type your description, your title, and all that stuff. So what I was doing is I would upload it, and then I would go edit, you know, like fill out my description a little bit more, or I would upload my intro card, you know, my graphic. So what I did today, which I think is a smarter way, is if you set it to private, it'll upload it, it'll be there waiting for you, and then you can log into YouTube and fix all that. So that's the video. It's up, it's edited, it's loaded, and all that. So then the other day, I know I need to do my the artwork for YouTube, and I thought I was taking my son he has karate class once a week, and with COVID, they only let 2 or 3 people in the dojo at a time, so I have to wait outside. So I was like, I'll just edit it all there. And I was like, I don't want to wait till I get home to do the image file. So I decided, I wonder if you can do Canva from your phone, because it's all web-based, and you can. And that's what I found. So here's your Canva. I can type my text. I can change all my title. I can change this graphic color. I can change my picture. And the cool thing about the picture is all you have to do is, if I want to replace a picture, right, I can hit replace, and I can just look through my, I can use their photos, right? Or I can upload a photo. Sorry, let's see here. Uploads. Let's see. Home. Menu. Sorry. You have to go through all of these. And this is the one I used, right? So I just used one of their templates. Let's do another one for example. That was a template I used. I just changed some stuff around. And I want to going to add a new picture. Let's see here. It's sharing. Replace. Okay, upload media. So you can see there's some pictures uploaded. Upload. Right, you go to your device, your photo library. There's all the photos. So let's say I want to take. There's all got weird pictures here. Pictures of my dog. I want to make this one. So I can add this picture. There it is. Right? It's uploaded. Now it's in the screen. Look at that. Double click it. I can scale it. I can move it around. Sorry, it's always a little picky. There we go. Double pinch with your 2 fingers. All right, so now I have it set. So on this one, this is what I had. Most of my pictures were, I was on the left side. So you can move that. All right, you can move that. You can rotate it. You get it, right? So there you go. You've changed your graphic. You're going to hit this arrow at the top next to the crown. And what I do is I download it. This is the weird part. Download it. Okay. It says prepare your design. Go ahead and agree to download it. Now, what I do is I go to, it downloads it to your files. Let's see if I can. So there it is right there in your files. Excuse me. Oh, I had to sneeze there. So what I don't know, and there might be, someone has a different way to do this, then please help me. But what I do is then I just hit save to image. Okay. So now it's in my camera roll. So now I just go to YouTube Studio. There's my YouTube Studio. Here's the video that I uploaded. This is the one I did earlier today. And you'll see the edit buttons. You can edit your description, set it to public, not for kids, do my tags, and then I can click on this edit button here, and I can change the thumbnail, and I can hit change with this plus sign here, and I can upload the photo that I just made. See? So we're going to cancel that out because I'm done with that video. We're not doing that. So I'm able to shoot the video on my phone, edit the video on my phone, make the graphics, everything on my phone, upload it, do all the descriptions, do everything I need to do from this phone. So it's edits super fast. It's something I can do. Like today this morning I was making coffee. I went for my walk, shot the video, came in, I was making breakfast, so poured me a cup of coffee. In between making coffee and breakfast, I would edit a little bit, watch it, cut a little bit. But it doesn't take me very long once I started doing the donut, right? Because I have all the set pieces. I just know what I just changing out the beginning, the middle. That's it, right? So everything else is the same. So if you want to speed up your Vlogmas, don't make it different every day. Come up with a format, a donut, where everything you want, and you're only replacing the parts. So, excuse me real quick. Got a cough. So I had to turn the volume down while I coughed there. So, everything done on the iPhone I think is very, very cool. Let's see. Let me go back to my full screen here. So, everything's shot, edited. I can do the voiceover on there if I wanted to. If I want to grab a picture of me. The only thing that I couldn't do, I have a paid account for Canva for work, and I wasn't doing this on my work account because when you do Canva, like the one that's for my work login, where I have people I work with might log into it, it saves your files so they can see, all the stuff I'm doing on their Canva account. So I got me a free account. Now in the paid account, you're supposed to be able to cut out images. So, the one video or the one image I did where I had a cutout of myself, I actually went into Photoshop and had to cut it out. But I know there's plenty of tools for the iPhone that can do that. I just haven't got something to do that with. My goal is to probably after Christmas, getting all the gifts for the kids, I'll probably buy myself an iPad Pro, and I would love to go just completely iPad and LumaFudsion. And Illustrator's coming out on iPad, and that's really all I use InDesign to do brochures. I do Photoshop, Illustrator. But if those are all coming to iPad, I would rather just use the iPad, right? And the reason I would rather use the iPad is just that I would love to just use the pen, but I also just my day, I just shift around a lot, right? So you don't want to sit at the computer all the time. Sometimes I just watch I added one of these just, I'm sitting with the kids and my wife, we're watching TV and I'm editing the video. I got my headphones in. I can just edit it real quick, or, something real creative hits me. I could just sit there and do it in the car while I'm waiting on the kids, in classes. So I think it would make a real big difference just to try to be completely mobile like that. So that's something I want to try. Let's see, was there anything else I need to show everybody? That's it. So I know somebody asked me in a comment to show more how to do that. LumaFudsion, $20. I don't know if it was on sale or if it's just $20 on the phone. I thought it was like $40, but it was $20 the day I looked at it, so I bought it. I like it better than Final Cut Pro, really. I am a Final Cut Pro 7 guy. I hated when they went to Final Cut Pro X. I refused to use it. I bought it, hated it, refused to use it, went back to Premiere Pro. I've been using Premiere Pro for the last probably 5 or 6 years, and just recently I went to look at my Final Cut, and lo and behold, I bought it once, and it's still good. So I get the updates for free. So I've been playing with. I just did a project, and it was all done in. Final Cut Pro, just because I wanted to teach. I can't watch a tutorial. I just had to jump in and do a video. So I jumped in. I did the video. Everything worked great. It's not as precise, I think. Well, let me take that back. It's probably as precise as, sorry, I'm going to log in my computer. It's probably as precise as Premiere Pro. I don't know all the functions yet. The only thing that was kind of making me mad is I was always used to have set my the wheel on my mouse to be my scrub head, so I could scrub through footage real fast. I couldn't figure that out in Final Cut Pro, and I don't think it works in Final Cut Pro like it used to in Final Cut Pro 7 or it does in Premiere. If anybody knows any different, let me know. That would be great. I would like to probably try DaVinci Resolve. I think that what I'm thinking about, like LumaFudsion, if it's $40 and you own it, you own it. I'm kind of tired of paying subscriptions, although I really enjoy the $50 subscription for the Creative Suite versus back in the day when you had to pay like $1,200 for one of the programs. You pay $3,000 for the whole set, and then the next year it got updated, and then you have to go pay it again. But if you talk about all, Amazon and Epidemic Sounds, and I gotta have Hulu for the Animaniacs, and I have to have you have all these little CBS full access for Star Trek Discovery, Disney for Mandalorian, Roku, so it's like all these subscriptions add up, and sometimes you just like to own it. So the LumaFudsion is very inexpensive. Once I get an iPad, I'm thinking about looking at doing Affinity Designer. I've played with it. It seems like it's just as good as Illustrator. But my workload has changed. I used to do a lot of print. I had a sign cutting business. You had to have Illustrator for vectors. I did a lot of t-shirt design, which is in vectors, silk screening, all that kind of stuff. But for a content creator, you could do it all with your iPhone. Canva, LumaFudsion, a few other programs that I just showed you. You can do it all. Now the fancy stuff, like my little bug here, the stream show, I did that in Photoshop. But, you know, I'm just pushing all of the technology the best I can and trying to use gear I already have. And I really respect Doc Rock and all these other guys. And they're everybody's wanting to buy the newest, greatest thing, and I wish I could too, but it's just not fiscally responsible for me right now to go out and buy, you know, a $600 Sony camera when I have a Panasonic studio camera that I spent $6,000 for 5 or 6 years ago, right? This still does good. Everything does great. It all works. This microphone, I would really love the new Lewitt. That's the one I think I want to go with. But this is an E85 Sennheiser, and it's a great microphone, so I don't really need to replace it. My old mixer is old. Need to replace that. My, you know, Doc Rock called me out because of my 2012 MacBook, but it works, so I'm just waiting for that new M1. Now that the M1's out, I'll probably get the Mac Mini M1 because I think I just want a dedicated streaming computer, because right now I use my laptop for different things, so every time I unplug it to go do a job somewhere else, I have to take it all, you know, plug it all back in, and I mess something up. So it'd be awesome just to have a dedicated computer for the streaming, and that's it. So that's it. I just wanted to share some of that with you guys tonight. I will be vlogging tomorrow. It is 12 o'clock. I might jump on and play some video games and stream that on my Facebook channel, facebook.com/BigDaddyGaming, and play a little Call of Duty for a little bit, and then go to bed. You guys have a great day. I wonder if I can count this. It's midnight. Can I count this as Vlogmas number 6? I'll do another one. Thank you for joining me. We'll touch you next time.